Well, this package just arrived early, so gives you an idea of what my next project's going to be. It's a Suncast storage shed, and so I need to do some work before I can open that and take it together. So let me show you what I got happening here. This is about maybe half the lumber that I need to make a foundation for it. I went and borrowed my friend's SUV yesterday to go get the lumber, and A, 4x8 sheets of plywood don't fit in the back of his truck. B, they were all out of 8-foot 2x6s. They had plenty of 16-foot ones. When I asked if they could cut some in half, I just got a side eye, so I guess they couldn't do that. So I gotta wait for the 8-footers to come in and then borrow a different vehicle to get the plywood. And then I can build the foundation that'll go here, and then I can build the shed that goes on the foundation. Just all in a day's work. Of course, it's like 75 degrees out here today. I gotta get this thing built before it gets 80 degrees or 90 degrees or 100 degrees. Gotta get built. But I'm gonna have a place for my shit. Yay! Here is my friend AC with her minivan, and we found that 4x8 sheets of plywood fit perfectly in the back, as well as the 8-foot pieces of lumber we needed to pick up. And we also got some windows for the back of the house. That was a very exciting day. And here's the finished platform. Bill came over a couple days later, and we got it put together. And as you can see, Cass was extremely impressed. Well, the painter started prep work today, and one of the big things that he did was clean this fence with the power washer. I didn't know that was part of the deal, but I am more than ecstatic that it happened. And then he started power washing this side of the house, which right here doesn't look like much because of all the issues with the vines, but when they start scraping, that'll come off. He cleaned my condenser and this whole side of the house was mildewed bad, and he bleached it and gently power washed it. So that's our one big accomplishment of the day. And let me this looks like it doesn't even need to be painted. It looks so good. But ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Can you see that over there? I almost have a new shed. Almost. If we weren't out here building this shed today, I might have had a power washed patio too, but we had too much crap out here. But we have it 95% up. There were a lot of issues. The people on Amazon who say they built this shed by themselves in a couple hours are either superhuman or liars. I'm not sure which. We had a lot of issues getting the last roof panel on, and now I am discovering, well, you can probably see the issue right here and over here. It's not quite like tight, and the sides of the doors are not completely plumb, but I haven't investigated how the doors hang yet, so hopefully there might be some wiggle room to get the doors to hang plumb. I don't know, but I have a shed and it looks pretty damn good. So that's, hold on, I'm gonna sit down. Okay, I could, now that my fence is clean, I can find a probably better backdrop for filming outside, but this is where my chair is, and so you get the garbage can and the meter, electric power meter. But anyway, this week has been quite a productive week. So I'm glad we got a lot accomplished. I got a lot accomplished, and I had accomplished with the help from friends. So that was awesome. Saturday night. President Biden's, or no, it's only Friday night. See, I've been off by a day all week. It's only Friday night, so I still have a full weekend to get the doors hung and start putting stuff in here. And Sunday, President Biden's coming to town because it is the 58th. No, that's not right. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is the 58th anniversary of the Bloody Sunday and the bridge crossing. So the Jubilee is this weekend. And we're getting the president in town. I'm not going to go see him. I don't have it in me. But maybe, if I'm lucky, he can come and christen my shed. And I don't know what that means. I don't really want to waste a nice bottle of wine. Champagne. I don't know. I'm too tired to make any sense. So, peace out. Love ya. Okay. So my shed is finished. I just put the doors on. Put the hardware on the doors. There's a problem. The doors don't shut. Let me bring the camera over here. This is why. That's not exactly lined up. Right door is about 1.5 inches too high, and the left door is about 1.5 inches too low. Because this header piece, or the side, you can see that side piece is hanging funky. And that this one is hanging funky the other way. So, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna fart around a little bit, see if I can figure it out. Base is level, but it's not square. But I won't even go into all the things that, yeah, it's very frustrating. I've read some reviews that other people have had a very similar problem with the doors. I mean, I can see what's causing the problem. If it were a wooden building, I would know exactly what to do to fix it. I know what needs to be done, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to figure it out. That's all I can do. Watch this space. Maybe I'll come back in 5 minutes and have it fixed. We'll see. Okay. So I got it to close and to latch. Kinda. It's still not lined up perfectly on top, and I have to kind of crank on it every time I want it to open and close it. So, well, opening it isn't a huge problem because I'll rarely ever open the left side. You know, I don't have a lawn tractor or anything like that that's got to get in and out of here. So, if I could get the left side lined up just a little bit better, the rest of it would be so much easier. Because, here, let me set you down. I'm having light problems here because it's morning. And the sun's kind of coming over the side of the porch, side of the shed, and causing a glare. See, I need a glare shade. But, see, so to close it, I got to beat on it. And then I kind of got to pull up on this door. And I'm just afraid that a lot of cranking over time on that is going to break that. But for now, I can secure it. I can get my padlock on here. And I can close it. So there we go. Excuse the half-braided hair. I was on my couch watching a little TV after a busy morning, and I heard something, and I thought first it was the cat. Then I wasn't sure, and I looked out, and my shed door was open. So I ran to the door, and cat, get back. That garbage can was also here. Yelled at, yeah, and there was a guy who had broken the lock on my new shed, who was stealing all my stuff, loading up the toter. And here, we turn this around. He hadn't, I don't think he'd gotten anything yet, but he's got this toter with my paint sprayer, my tile saw, my pressure washer. Who knows what else is in here? A pair of jeans that I didn't put in here. That's interesting. Had my pole saw out here. And yeah, I guess that lock was worth shit. Hadn't gotten to much anything else. Hadn't got to the lawnmower or the big ladder. But now my shed is not secure at all. And I guess all my valuable crap has to come back in the house. I'm really pissed. Police are on their way. I don't know what to do. I don't want this shit in my house. I built this shed so that I could get this stuff out of my house and have it secure. Son of a bitch. And now he knows it's here, whoever this dude is. Middle of the fucking day. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, that's that. Not cool. Hey there, webcam editing Beth. Just to not leave you hanging on that note, just to come in and just give you a quick update on that whole situation. The police did show up a few minutes after that. I did get the other side of my hair braided before he showed up, and I made a police report, and I went through and looked at everything, and the dude did not get away with anything, did not actually successfully steal anything. There was another bag of items that he had filled that he dropped before he took off running. So that is all back in my house. And the little update on the whole situation is the next day. That was a Monday afternoon. Tuesday afternoon, the contractors, the painting contractors and what have you, that started working on that back wall. And we're putting the windows in, we're putting the new siding up, we're drywalling inside the house, all the things that week. And while they were there that afternoon, 3 guys working back there, this dude came back and tried to steal their compressor, tried to walk off with their compressor. And they caught him, yelled at him. He took off running. This guy should be in the Olympics because he's a quick little bugger. And the kind of the boss man of the 3 guys that were working at my house is still finishing up a house 3 doors down from mine. Or I don't think he was there that day, but he got a text from the owner of that house that somebody tried to break in her screen porch and broke the screen and a few other things, and wanted to know if he could come by and repair that for her. So this guy's been working the neighborhood. But I don't want to leave you worried or concerned or anything like that. So I want to update you on some of the progress. There is an upcoming video real soon on that work that the guys did back there. They got the windows in, they got the siding up on the house, they got the drywall up on the house. So that back wall of my house is now a real wall with windows, and it's wonderful. That's the first thing. The second thing is they also repaired the fence and put back up the gate and the fence, so there's no getting back in there from the alley easily. And there's a padlock on the gate from the inside, and I managed to repair the lock on the garage, on the shed. So double level of security there, so hopefully that will keep the fool out. And also the final level of security is this camera is going up on the house very soon. It might even just go in there's no point in putting it up because they're going to start painting the house the next couple days. So it'll have to come down while they're painting. So I'm either going to figure out a place to temporarily affix it to the fence back there until I can put it on the side of the house, or I'm going to put it in the window, in the kitchen window, so that it points right at the garage and the back fence until I can get it mounted on the house. It's a pretty cool camera. It it pans and zooms, and it is solar powered. It has a solar charger on it. And so that's good. And it records and has cloud. It's all the things. It's pretty inexpensive. So that's going up ASAP. I also just installed a wireless security camera on the front porch as well. It's right now in the window facing the front door. And then again, when the painting is done, it will get installed on the side of the house. So I have security cameras on both the front and the back door, and that makes me feel a lot better. So that's your update. It's all good in the neighborhood, except for that one hood rat that is in my alley. Nobody wants rats in their alley, but haven't seen hide nor hair of him in a minute, so maybe we have deterred him. Let's hope. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate it. Any comments below, and like and subscribe. Subscriber numbers are slowly going up, so I really appreciate that, and we'll talk to you soon. There's a lot going on here at the old homestead in the next few weeks, so I can't wait to share that with you. I'm trying to get caught up so that I can share a little bit quicker, in quicker real time, not real time. I actually really thought about doing daily vlogs for the month of March, and it obviously didn't happen. So I'll see you when I see you. Love you, bye.